Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So happy and excited to have you here today. And if you are new, please make sure that make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and that you hit the bell to get notified every single time that I'm going to be uploading new videos. And guys, for today's video I decided to put a fall DIY video for you guys, but these DIYs are super easy and fast to make because you can do them like in 5 minutes or less. So they are super easy, fun, on a budget, because I'm going to be using Dollar Tree items. And I just hope that you like and enjoy today's video. Give me a big thumbs up if you like it. And yeah, I'm ready. I hope that you are. Let's do it together. In my latest video, you guys love the gnome that I did, so I decided to create another one using different elements from the dollar store. So first I'm going to be using this witch wreath hat from Dollar Tree, and I just cut the bottom part and fold the wire a little bit to make it look like the hat of a gnome. Now I'm going to cover the hat, and for that I decided to use Coco liner. I love the texture of this, so I'm going to use that to cover the hat of my gnome. And first what I'm going to do is to put the wire hat on top to be able to cut the shape of the hat, and then I'm going to start gluing everything to cover the wire. I'm using hot glue, and I really love hot glue because it dries faster, but of course you can use a stronger glue or reinforce everything with a stronger glue like E6000 or super glue. For the other gnome that I did, I used burlap. That's another great option to use for the hat of the gnome. You can use fabric, you can use so many things, but I really like this Coco liner texture, so that's what I'm using for this gnome. Now for the beard of the gnome, I decided to use raffia. I want to do this for a long time, and I finally found some raffia at Dollar Tree. So what I'm going to do is to cut my raffia like in pieces, and I'm gonna try to keep them like all together. It's a little bit messy to work with raffia and try to make like a beard with raffia, but I'm gonna try my best, and at the end it's going to look super cute. So what I did was to cut the raffia in pieces, and then I'm going to start sticking that on the bottom part of the hat where the beard is supposed to go. And I'm going to stick the raffia into layers. That way it's going to look a little bit more realistic and better on my gnome. And then you can start cutting like all of the edges to have the shape of the beard. Once that part is ready, you can add an extra touch to the hat. I'm going to be using the same Coco liner. I'm just going to fold a piece and stick that in between the hat and the beard. That way it's going to look so much better. And then you can add some details to the hat of the gnome, like I decided to add some weeds and like a small like sunflower, all of these in neutral colors, and that's one of the things that I love about this gnome. I'm going to stick my nose, and for that you can use like a ping pong ball. I painted in like an ivory color. I stick that in between the beard and the hat, and then I just add some twine pieces on the hat for an extra touch. Once I was done, this is how my gnome looks like, and I love this one so much. Let me know in the comments which one you like the most, this one or the other gnome that I did in my latest video. You can watch both DIYs and then let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Okay, for this next project, I'm going to be using an acorn that I found at Dollar Tree. This is a wood slime, and it is super cute. And I decided to first paint it using some wax in antique color. I give it one coat of paint and then let it dry. Now it's time to add a touch on the top of the acorn, and for that you can use maybe jute, you can use twine, you can use rope, and what I did was to basically cover the top part of the acorn. Once I have that part ready, you can leave your project like this, but I decided to drill some holes on my acorn. I did about 8 holes, and this is because I want to give it like a super cute touch, and for that I'm going to be using some twine, and I'm going to pass the twine through those holes to make it look like I sewed it. And once I was done, this is how the project turned out, and I really like it. It's super cool, original, and you can add this to a wreath or another sign or something like that, and it's going to add a nice touch with texture to any space. For the next project, you are going to need some canvas, and for that you can go to Dollar Tree, grab a canvas from the dollar store, or if you go to Five Below, you're going to find canvases that are in a square shape. The ones from Dollar Tree are rectangular. So for this project, I recommend using like a square shape canvas. Hope that makes sense. And first what I'm going to do is to remove the staples to be able to take out the canvas fabric from the wood frame. Then you can use the canvas fabric, and you can use any color you want. I decided to go with black. I give it 2 really nice coats of black chalk paint, and then I just cut the edges to be able to fit this on the back of my wood frame. Then what I'm going to do is to use some rope from the Dollar Tree, and then I'm going to cut 4 pieces to be able to stick them on my canvas, and I'm gonna try to make the tic-tac-toe game. Once that part is ready, you're going to need some pumpkins. I decided to go with pumpkins to make this project really cool and perfect for fall. And those are going to be basically like the pieces that I'm going to be using for this game. This is how the project turned out, and I think it's a really cute and fun touch to add to like a living room. And you can change the pumpkins for maybe some pine cones for Christmas or something like that, or different flowers in the spring season, and have the perfect tic-tac-toe game for any season. For this next project, I'm going to be using this glass cylinder vase that you can get at Dollar Tree, and I'm also going to be using this circle hanging wood piece from Dollar Tree too. I have one already that it's painted, so that's what I'm going to be using. You can paint your wood piece any color you want. I'm going to be putting that on the bottom part of my glass cylinder vase, and then you can add hot glue or E6000 to make it stronger. Now I'm going to be using this battery operated candle that you can get at Dollar Tree. I'm going to put that inside of my cylinder vase, and then I'm going to be using some corn, and I'm going to just put that inside of the cylinder vase. And this is a super easy project that anyone can do. It's going to look beautiful on your kitchen, or maybe you can do more and put them on your entry table or something like that, and it's going to be the perfect touch now for fall. For this project, I'm going to be using these foam pumpkins that you can get at Dollar Tree. They have them in different colors this year, like I think white, orange, and black. And first what I'm going to do is to remove the stem that they have, and you can make holes on all of the pumpkins, but in one of the pumpkins you want to make that hole extra big, and I'm going to explain you later why. I'm going to stick all of my pumpkins together, making a tower, and you can use hot glue for that. Okay, now because this is like a tower of foam pumpkins, you need to have some weight on the bottom part. So for that, I'm going to be using some rocks, and you can put that on the pumpkin that it's on the bottom of the tower. Once this project is a little bit more stable with the rocks, you can do so many things. I think this project is perfect for outdoors. So what I did was to use some black paint, and you can hand paint the numbers of your home address, or you can leave it just like that. You can paint the pumpkins any color if you want to. And then the final touch is going to be add some flowers or stems on the pumpkin that is on the top. That's why I did that big hole on the top of the pumpkin, and this is how this project turned out. Guys, if you want to put this outside, I highly recommend like doing some holes on all of the pumpkins so that when it rains the water can drain. But yeah, this is how the project turned out, and I really like it. Super cool, fun, and it takes me like 5 minutes or less to create this project. Thank you so much for the love and support. I hope that you like them. Let me know in the comments which of these projects is one of your favorites. Make sure that you follow me on all my social media pages, and I'm going to leave you all of the links in the description box. Mwah! See you on the next video, guys. Bye!